back at the same location that I got stuck at, but it's better now because they had a time to do the streets and stuff, so it's better. But I've had a rough morning. Oh my goodness! Woke up early this morning. I went to the garage, and the garage was like icicle. It was probably like 0 degrees in there. I had put up some garage blankets because I got them up when I got them in the mail, but I need some magnets to actually put it up because when I tried tape last time, the tape came off. This was 6 years ago or something like that. So I got to get these strong magnets. I went to Wally World to try to find them. What's up with you, Fifi? How you doing? I need to go check out your videos because you always post it and you be bringing that content. I definitely got to stop over there and holler at you. Yeah, good to see you though, Fifi. Hope all is well over there in yonder. Um, so it's been a day. So after that, I had to get myself started. But one good thing about it, I was able to work out this morning. So I did my little 4 sets. My first day of the new year, I said that I was going to put more time into my physical because that's the best prep that you can have. So I did that. So there is a silver lining within that. And like I couldn't find nothing that I was looking for. I was looking for my little lunchbox so I could take my stuff to work. So I finally found that. What's up with your Prep 101? I hope all is well. So, and then I started my car, okay, and about 7 minutes later, 12 minutes later, something like that. What does that say? Phoebe said, shoot, I missed my workout, but on to my diet. Let me grab my weights while I listen to you. Yeah, you got to get it in. Got to get it in. I feel you. I feel you. So I peeked out the window. I didn't see my lights on. And I'm like, no. Because it struggled yesterday to start. And this morning, it is currently, let me show y'all real quick. Currently, can y'all see that? Nope. 18 degrees. Hopefully y'all can see that. So it is very cold here. It is very cold. So I had to actually go outside and start my car physically. And that mug said, no, dog. So about three, I had to crank that mug like 7 times. Seven to 10 times to try to get it to crank up. And I don't want to jump off from my wife's car because my wife jumped off a car one day and she's had issues since then. So um her car is very reliable, but still I was like, no, I got to figure out a way. So that mug crunk up. I was like, thank you. So I'm like, it's all good. So it was Ada Unique, Unique's Garden. How you doing? No, y'all having a heat wave? -18? No, that's -18. Them cars only act up in the cold. Yeah, these mugs be tripping. I'm talking about. So I got that. So I had to go out. I because of my chickens. Oh, I thought no, not 18, -18. Let me show y'all again. Yeah. So I can't see what y'all see, but hopefully y'all can see it. It should say -18 Fahrenheit. Yeah, but yeah, I got that done. Yeah, okay. So my chicken has a messed up leg right now. She keeps putting her leg back. So I'm trying to figure out what do I need to put into Chat GPT or Google or whatever platform I need to search for. But she keeps kicking her leg out. She has her leg out because something is, you know, I guess maybe the position of her wing, I mean, not her wing, her thigh has, um, what is it called? Maybe she got a muscle strain, or maybe, what is it called? Dislocated. Maybe she dislocated something. So Tuesday, Yeah, it was Tuesday because that was the day that Miss Georgia Peachnut went live. So I was on there and I had the chicken in the house because I bandaged her up so that I can keep it, up. But she was like, no. And then last night when I put her up, she was still trying to kick out that leg. So I put her down and I had to readjust her and everything. I came all the way upstairs. I'm doing something. My wife was like, are you done out there? And I'm like, no. What I do? She was like, you forgot to split it. I was like, ah. Oh. So I had to go back outside. Mind you, it's negative 18. It was negative 15 at my house though. Negative 15. I'm out there, and the next thing you know, I have to, have to put the splitter up because they'll fight. They got bottom at two different times, so I have to split them. Okay, so I did that, and so I go out and I had to put my, what is it called? My windshield wipers. I had to put my windshield wipers back down. Can y'all please hit the like button if y'all don't mind? I only got 3 likes. It would be nice if you could say, if you could do that. Herring. Hey there, Herring. How are you? Hope all is well. Please, you could double tap to make it. Okay, you did. Thank y'all. I can see 13, so you see better than I do. Mine's only show 4. But so I went on and put my windshield wipers down, and then there was a block of ice. Backyard garden, Christine's. Hey there, how are you? Christine's. Oh, 13 people. Oh, she means 13 people. Well, please hit the like button, y'all, if y'all don't mind. Um, Christine's, was you in the WIG? I'm trying to remember. I forgot. But let me get back to my story. So I seen the block of ice right there. So I went on and hit the block of ice. And I don't have what is it called? I don't have my scraper or my thing to, remove the snow because I broke it yesterday. So I'm like, oh man. So I don't know how I did it, but I removed the ice block, and as I'm putting the windshield wiper down, I broke it. So I have to change it now. So I did that. Let me see if I can delete this person. So, okay, Christine. Okay. Well, WIG, hashtag WIG 2025 is a community effort for people to still grow in the wintertime. So, your name looked familiar, so that's why I asked. But it started in December and it goes until April. So I thought that you were, one of those people that was an honorable mention, MVP last year. So, but anyways, so I broke that, and then I finally get myself ready. I had to wait for my car to warm up. So that's an extra 20 minutes. Now I'm 10 minutes. I could be 10 minutes late for work now. And then the next thing I know, I'm driving. I get in the car, I drive. I get halfway out of my little, cul-de-sac or whatever. And I see trash cans. I'm like, you gotta be joking. So I gotta turn all the way back around. That's an extra 3 minutes or whatever. Turn back around, park, didn't bring my trash cans out. So, it's been quite a morning, but, you know, it's all good. It's all good. So that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to make sure that I document my feelings or what's been going on, because I went to the airport about 3 weeks ago or something like that, and I didn't document it. I mean, I wrote little notes in my
message thing, uh, and I didn't share with y'all. I said I was going to do a live, and I was going to mention that in my live because the type of person that I am, I look at people's shoes and I noticed that nobody had on the same pair of shoes, and I seen hundreds of people, but let me see. I don't need them kind of problem. Oh no, and Nicole, stop breaking stuff. Yes, I've been having an issue. But the thing about it is I get to start over. I get to go home later. I get to go and work on my. Wanted to join, but thought it was too late. Will look into what I have to do to enter. Well, Christine's there on my page. I mean, on my channel, there is a video that says WIG rules, hashtag WIG 2025 rules. And that'll tell you exactly the parameters that we would like people to stay within. So, yeah. But, I just came over here just to document, what was going on today. So, you know, I've been doing a good job lately. I finally took care of all my comments 2025. Dog, that was the I don't know what they talking about. I think they're talking about a show. Chapter 20. I don't know what they talking about. But hello to you, totally normal. But Ada Tia Drum Go. Oh, I said okay, okay. Yeah, 2026. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is 2026. I've been writing it, and then when I make the 5, I have to, make that, that correction. Anyway, how's it been, bro? I've been kicking it, just maintaining. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I'm a chill, cool guy. For the most part, I maintain my calmness. I don't let nobody control me like that. But yeah, I'm a gardener. That's what I do. I grow food. But yeah. So, all right, y'all. I didn't go to work yesterday. So the day before, that Tuesday when I got stuck in the snow, I was supposed to go see Avatar 3. So now I have to wait until Tuesday because that's when the discounts are. So I'll be going on Tuesday to Avatar 2. I mean Avatar 3 because I watched, yeah. But he's frozen, not chill. Yeah, I'm a sub. Hey, I appreciate that there. For real, for real. But yeah, I'm in Alaska. It's cold. It's negative 18 degrees. And I am uh, Roy Wolf. What's good with you? How you doing? It's negative 18. I gotta go. I'm at work. I'm waiting on my guy to come outside. I work with individuals that experience disabilities. So um, I'm not gonna be on here long. Negative 18, yeah, it be like that sometimes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hope your chickens get better. I actually have to look it up online, Fifi, and see what I need to do to mobilize it better. And if I can't, then I'm just gonna have to take her to the vet. I really don't want to, but I wanted to survive this at least this winter. So if I could throw like $200 behind it, I have to because there's sentimental values to it. That's one of our first set of chickens, and my wife she gonna be toe up again. So if I could throw 200 behind it, and she good, then that'll be worth it. But I don't want to. I ain't spending no five. I ain't spending no $500-$700 on no $7 chicken. That is not the business. That's not. I'm sorry. No. Um, hey, I just arrived. Can you say hello? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've heard Avatar is good. I watched Avatar 2, and Avatar 2 was I enjoyed it. I loved the storyline. I liked the introduction to new tribes. I enjoyed it. That's just me. But yeah. So I'm definitely gonna see number 3. Definitely. Um, but yeah, today has been a day, but I get to go home and I get to work on my indoor garage, work on my plants and stuff. So I will be doing that. Avatar 1, I have watched Avatar 1 so many times. Like, I watched it on my birthday. I watched a whole bunch of older movies, but it just brings me comfort. But I need to turn this heat on, y'all, because it's getting kind of cold. And the reason why I had the heat off is because you can't hear me as clearly. So now you're starting to hear it. Yes, GtJr grow. See, if you put GtJr in the chat, it'll share your channel link. And there's one for weather as well. It'll share your weather as well. But all right, y'all. Thank you for attending. Hey there, um, Black Guns and Gardens. Hey there, how you doing? Hope all is well, man. I was wondering how you was doing. I went back and I was able to answer all my comments. Besides the last three videos, the lives or whatever, those I've answered all of my comments. So I'm so proud of myself. I finally got them done. So I seen you in there, and I was like, oh man, I wonder how you been doing. I ain't checked them out in a while. So I'll be coming to your channel as well, trying to check you out. Hey there, Kara, how you doing? What's your weather like over there? I know she probably got some great weather. Sorry I'm late. No, you ain't late. I'm about to get up out of here though, cause I got this heat on and y'all can hear me even less. Yeah, so that's what's up. Let me see. Everyone is speaking to everyone. I saw your replay, um, your reply to my comments. Yes, I've been. Sometimes I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna answer it later. You know, the ADHD be kicking my butt. So because of the ADHD, it gets me to where um, I got to be in a set zone, or I got to be rushed, or something like that. But yeah. But all right, y'all. 72 degrees where Black Guns and Gardens is. Nice. Carol says, which is South Florida, Sunshine Tropics, Tropicals. We probably in the upper 60s this AM. Not even sweatshirt weather. No. 60 degrees. We only hit like, I think our highest temperature this year, well, summertime was 76, 78 degrees. And that was, like, a few hours, and then we started dropping, so it didn't last long. But Pink Hibiscus, hey there, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, Christian, oh, they in Georgia too. Okay, then 71 degrees. That's nice. Yes, 70 degrees working in the garden, shorts, Crocs, t-shirts, and 40. I see you, Black Guns and Garden. I can dig it. I can dig it. What's up with your berries, storm radios, and cats? What's good? Hashtag crops. We're probably in the mid 70s now. Having not checked, AC is on. It's still that warm. Wow. Wow. And then Barry said it's 64 there. Y'all, I would like cool weather. And see, y'all are in zone like 8, 9, and 10 and stuff like that. I think zone 7 is going to be the zone that I'm going to prefer, because it gets cold enough to where I could grow some of those fruits, apples and stuff like that, because I love apples. Apples is like it's that fiber. And fiber is good for your body. Oh, you're in 7A? You're in 7A, Barry? Oh, wow. What? That's like the perfect zone. You 64 degrees. When you get cold, man, what in the world? Oh, man. Whoa. 30s here in Massachusetts. That's what's up, Fifi. 30 degrees. Oh, man, I love that. 2 barriers of greenhouse plastic. Yeah, I could grow some stuff in that. Bring it up to like 45. Yeah. That's what's up. What zone you in? Fifi. Unique's Garden says it's gonna be cold in 7A this weekend. Okay, so you're in 7 too. 7 seems like the best zone. Zone 9 is hot. It is hot. Oh my goodness. They they get like 112 and whoo. I'm from Georgia, so I know. I know we get hot down there. Yeah. So it's a different atmosphere. Tia Drum Gold is in 10A. Oh my goodness. But you can grow a lot of different stuff over there. You can probably grow nectarines. That's one of my favorite fruits. You can grow the ice cream bean plant. You probably can grow Barbados cherries, the star fruit. the all those different type of avocados. Yeah, I mean, 10 definitely had zone 10 definitely has its advantages, definitely, because there's those tropical, different type of bananas and all these other things that y'all can actually grow over there. So yeah, 10A, 10 is 10. All the zones have something to contribute to, the garden. They do. They do. It just 10. I mean, it just seems like between 6 and 7 is going to be when I do decide that, hey, I've created what I need to create in Alaska. Now it's time for me to, you know, get into the mode of retirement or whatever. I'm probably gonna pick one of those zones, and it's because those leafy greens I want to still grow them. Yes, I can grow them indoors, but ain't nothing like that was natural. That natural sun. I got all these grow lights, but it does not compare to what we have that's free. It does not compare. And then you can actually use solar. There's so many possibilities with a different zone. Zone 4, it's too cold here. And then I was listening again to the song by Outkast, and he said something about put them in a land of snow. I think it was me, you, your mama, and your cousin too. I think that was the song. I can't remember the title, but yeah. So I be thinking about it like, man, I gotta get up out of here. Especially with -18, I don't want to be here. It is terrible here. Hey there, Tasharia. How you doing? Hope all is well. I worked out this morning too. I did 4 sets of um, 25 on curls, back arms. I don't know what this is called. I was doing the raising up or whatever. I did my squats. I only did 12 of those, but I did 4 sets of them. I did my calf lifts. I did 32 of those each 4 times. And I don't know what that other one is, but you have the weights on your side and you dip like that. But I didn't do that this morning. And I didn't work on any crunches or my flutter kicks or anything like that. But I'm gonna get my exercise back on. Today was the first day that I did it. Like, you know, part of my resolution or whatever, what I said I was gonna do. So today was the first day. I wasn't just gonna give up just because I didn't do the first day. No, that's silly to me. That's silly for me, brother. Not to me, but for me. So yeah, I gotta get it. Gotta get it. Tasharia, she be doing content, and she, shares some of her life with us. Just is very inspirational. The physique that she had before and what she's transitioned to is definitely something that is doable. She has a word of wisdom a lot of times. Yeah. Let me see. I missed a couple of things, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. Um, hey there, precious SoCal. Hope all is well. Let me see. Barry says, GT, our weather has been cold for a week, warm for a week, then start over again. I am not complaining. Yeah, that messes up like that. I think stuff like that messes with your trees and stuff. They get confused. The weather has been inconsistent for a little while now, for maybe a year or two, maybe even longer. So that's why one of the reasons why I promote people to actually grow indoors, so that you can at least, provide the essentials, for yourself, because of the chaoticness of the outside. You don't have to deal with a lot of bugs. You don't have to. There's a lot of things that you could bring to the table to make your indoor garden the best that it could be. You can flourish in there, but you got to just want it. And you don't have to use chemical based. Hydroponics also has organic routes. I'm not going the organic route. I'm just not going to use pesticides, but I'm not going the organic route. I'm going to use up all the chemicals that I have. I I know, but I'm gonna I'm gonna continue to do that.
but I also grow in soil. There's potatoes that I messed up. It got cold in there, so they died back. So I'm gonna have to start some more potatoes indoors. My cabbage is thriving. It's in soil as well. I have a couple of fig trees. They got hit because of the cold weather. Some citrus. All it's a few things that got affected because it was so cool in the garage. But I'm gonna remedy that by putting up that garage blanket, and that'll give me, some clarity. So, mods, please, if y'all see something, do something, please. I can't see down the chat. I'm running my mouth again, and I already had an interaction where it was like, huh? So if you have the time, just pay attention to that if you don't mind. Let me see. Um, South Florida Sunshine says, I hit send and send myself out of the live for a second. Oh, okay. I'm glad to see you back. Oh, you in 10B? Ooh, yes, you can grow all of those things. Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be grown in those. You have a rack of bananas coming in now. Oh, you do, Tia. Ooh, wee. Miss Tia says she got a rack of bananas. Oh, what kind of bananas? They got all kinds. Oh my goodness. The possibilities are phenomenal in those zones. Yeah. Um, oh, South Florida do got bananas. Says she got 3 or 4 right now. Okay. I think that's what she said. Um, Keto yesterday and today. I could never do keto because of the melons. They said you can't have melons, so I can't do keto. I cut out meat before I cut out fruit. No. I can't do it. We all have our limits where it's like, no, I'm not doing that. And there's people that say, you know what, I'm not using chemicals in my garden, and I respect that wholeheartedly. It's just that I've invested a little bit too much money into my my chemical base for hydroponics that I'm like, no, I can't do it. It's not cost effective, you know. So yeah, but eventually I will get there. I will get there. Fifi said, no judgment zone. We all learn as we go along and aspire to do better when we know better, even though it takes time. Yes, Fifi. Truth be told, yes. Precious was able to share her channel. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Yeah, let me see. I got threatened to replace the set of my .com today. So I hear you, GT. Yeah. Fifi said, I have so many varieties of bananas on my land. On the island, there are so many different types. Yes, I remember you sharing with us that you went to um, you went out, what is it called, overseas? I think it's called overseas. You went overseas to some land or some property that you have, and you were showing us all those bananas. I remember that. I remember seeing that video. Yeah, that was a cool little trip too. Yeah, seeing all that, it was just beautiful out there. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Let me see. For the future. Yeah, for the future, yes, I have a couple of $100, not too much, but I don't want to waste it. You know, let me get a couple of grows in there, then maybe I can, follow somebody's lead. I have some of the things to do natural, and I might do one of my. It's just that in the hydroponic tabletop, it's a little bit different. Now I'm supposed to be building four. I was supposed to be doing it yesterday. I was supposed to be building 4 hydroponic units. Okay, so after I say this and say hello to everybody, I'm getting up out of here. Okay, it's already been 30 minutes almost. So I was supposed to be doing the building my other hydroponic unit yesterday. Yeah, but I got uninspired, and because I got uninspired, it didn't get done. So yeah,
All right, y'all. Let's see what else is being said. Okay, talking about just two varieties. Okay, yes, overseas. All right, y'all. Well, um, my guy just came out, so I got 30 minutes, and y'all got to hear my story, and I got to talk with fellow gardeners, and yeah. So anybody that's on the replay, I appreciate you. Anybody that was just in here, you know I appreciate you. Y'all made the live a lot better than it just would have been. So I appreciate your time. For real, for real. Now, everybody, y'all have a good one. And as I always say, wait, how you end it? Yeah, y'all have a good one as well. Like I always say, trust the process.